Hello all, and welcome to the next video here in the Onion Man's rooftop two-headed cow caravan of treasure, and sometimes barter. The streak continues. And it is the next issue of Journey Into Monthlies. So yeah, cool. We are on our next order from Midtown Comics, and this is actually going to be the order for April 2023. The way I do my comic books is I wait till the end of the month, I order, and then they usually come in at the beginning of the next month, so that's what this is. And I'm going to try to get this one out really early, so it's still kind of early in May when you'll see this. But just know that these are actually for April, not May. And yeah, we have the next kind of journey into monthlies, I guess. I'm trying to remember what all I ordered. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Midtown Comics. I've been asked, why don't you just do the subscription service? I tried it in the past, and I actually had some issues with it. I could never get the shipping schedule down for the subscription service. And I would always pick the once a month, and they would ship right in the middle of the month. And I just prefer to have them all at once, not like getting all my comics separated out like that. So I prefer just to wait till the end of the month and order. We got our Midtown brown bag. I'm a brown bag all-stars in the building. Yeah, that was a SoulCon reference. If you ever heard of SoulCon, oh my god. Anyway, as I move my little camera here, phone on a box. It's not much. Okay, let's get into these. All right. I remember what I ordered. Cool. All right, first up we have. Well, hold on. Before I begin, first off, RIP to the Marvel Comics app. If you're watching this, then you know the Marvel Comics app is being discontinued. It's being shut down. Comixology, who ran the app, is no longer going to be running it. I don't know if Comixology is going down or what the issue is. But if you link your Marvel account to the Marvel Unlimited app, all your free digital Marvel books that you get with every purchase will be there. So I did that already. All my books are there. I'm cool. I'm good to go. RIP Marvel Comics app, but hey, at least we got to keep all our books and we continue to get our free digital copies. So there you go. Doctor Strange, number 2. I really enjoyed the first issue. Even though I'm not as familiar with some of the characters that are being involved in this, I'm interested to learn a lot more about them. I love this cover. Alex Ross has been... I said this in the last video. When Alex Ross decides to start doing your monthly covers, it usually means it's probably going to be a pretty decent book. So I really like the first issue, and I'm interested to see where the second one continues on. I'm getting a real Nightmare on Elm Street 4 vibe here, like the Dream Child. I don't know why, but pretty obvious probably. Daredevil number 10, Chip Darsky's Daredevil. It's been one of the best books for a while now. I like it a lot more than his Batman, to be fair. Not that his Batman's bad, and I kind of like the weird multiversal story he's trying to tell with Batman, but that's not what I was expecting out of his Batman. So while it's decent, I really prefer his Daredevil. Like, if his Batman is a solid 7 or 8 out of 10, his Daredevil is like a 9 or a 10. It's just a step above, in my opinion, so really cool there. Speaking of his Batman, there you go. So yeah, continuing on with more Batman stuff here. There you go. Chip Darsky's Daredevil, and now his Batman. Again, I just said it. I'm not the biggest fan of his Batman run. I prefer his Daredevil run. Even though the Batman is solid, if I'm picking between Daredevil and Batman in terms of Chip Darsky level of work, I'm going Daredevil. Immoral X-Men number 3. This has been an interesting story. I really like what Kieran Gillen's done with the X-Men and continuing where Jonathan Hickman kind of left off. I don't know if Mr. Sinister was the right guy to try to go into a big arc with, but, I mean, they're trying. So I'm going to stick with it till the end and see what goes down, but I can genuinely say this hasn't been as great as I hoped it'd be, and I'm not sure if that's just because it's so Mr. Sinister-centric, or what, but hasn't quite been what I was hoping it would be. Ghost Rider number 13, I really like this cover. This is just a cool cover. Clearly got some Frank Miller Wolverine vibes here, Weapon X vibes, with Ghost Rider wearing like a helmet and all that stuff. Really cool. Benjamin Percy's Ghost Rider, one of the more underrated books going right now, in my opinion. And I say that as somebody who's not really even a big Ghost Rider fan, but I do like Johnny Blaze to an extent, and I think Benjamin Percy's done a great job. If you're a fan of Jason Aaron's Ghost Rider, I think you'll enjoy this one. So that's kind of my take on Ghost Rider. It's been really good. No spoilers, but recommended. Ron V's Detective Comics. Weird, I know, this is probably the unpopular opinion right now. I enjoy Detective Comics more than the regular Batman book right now. I think this kind of time hop, it's not really a time hop, I shouldn't say, time jumping, kind of detective noirish story to go with Detective Comics has actually worked a lot better than the weird multiversal kind of thing Chip Darsky's doing. So yeah, I would actually, if you're only going to get one, if you only have enough to get like one Batman book or whatever, I would actually recommend Detective Comics over Chip Darsky's Batman. Probably an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to go with that. Plus, the covers have all been really good. Like, this is a great just drawn cover. So, I like them. X-Force, a new book I am hopping back into. X-Force. I've been getting Benjamin Percy's X-Force in trade form, mainly because for the longest time it was a 2-a-month book, and I refuse to buy 2-a-month books. I get those in trades, because then you're just adding an unnecessary book for the same price. But now it looks like, at least for the foreseeable future, X-Force is back on 1 book a month, and this is a new jumping off point. Colossus is back. Anybody who knows me, Colossus is my favorite X-Man of all time. One of my favorite comic book characters of all time. One of my probably my first favorite comic book character is Colossus. I know that sounds kind of weird, but yeah, he's up there. And he's being brought back. He was in X-Force before, and then he just kind of disappeared, went into a little bit of limbo. He would kind of be in the background of some stuff, and it looks like Ben Percy's bringing him back full time again, so I'm all for it. And going back to 1 comic book a month for X-Force, I'm going to go ahead and start picking it up and see what it's like, see how good it is, and see if Benjamin Percy's going to keep up the solid work. Is it perfect? No, but again, I'm a big Benjamin Percy fan, and I think it's been pretty decent, so glad to see Colossus back and all that stuff. And lastly, we've got Black Bolt. Issue 10 of 12. We're coming up on the end of the series, only 2 left. Kondak Under Siege. That Whiplash there? I know that's not Marvel, but still, I'm just getting huge Whiplash vibes here. I'm not sure with who that is. It's a cool looking cover though. It's very well drawn. It's kind of got that hyper realistic, gritty look to it. So it is what it is. It's Christopher Priest. It's pretty solid. I've really enjoyed it. I'm a Black Adam fan. I know that's probably not the most popular opinion, especially right now, for different reasons, but I do like Black Adam. It's been a solid book, so as a maxi series, a 12-issue series, I think it's been pretty decent, so good on them. Now we get to my favorite part. I get to pick out my favorite cover. I really like this Black Adam cover, and Black Adam I've given the win to a couple of different times for some of the covers. Again, I don't know why these have been packed upside down in their bag and boards. But there you go. It's cool, but I'm not going to go... I wouldn't say that's my favorite one this month. Same thing with X-Force here. I was fixing the cover, sorry. I love Colossus. He looks great here. It kind of looks like he's wearing his Astonishing X-Men suit, where he didn't have the symbols on the knee pads. Excuse me. And they were like shorter knee pads and everything. I like bearded Colossus, I'm not gonna lie. But no, pretty standard comic cover. I can't say that's the best one. Maybe. I really love the Detective Comics covers. So no, I think I'm gonna skip that one. Ghost Rider, I think this is a contender. This is a fantastic cover. I like the Weapon X homage here. Looks really good. So we're going to keep this one as a contender. Immortal X-Men, it looks good. It's a nice clean cover, but no. Batman, again, nothing really wrong with it. It's a decent cover, but again, no. Daredevil, I like this. I like this blood in the snow kind of look to it. Not going to go with that one, though. And then, of course, you got Alex Ross, who's hard to beat. Let me fix this comic as well. Cool. So these are my two. I'm going to go with best cover of the month. Oh, man. I love the Alex Ross Doctor Strange cover here. Especially because it's got that, like, Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Child vibe to it. But man, this like Weapon X green flamed Ghost Rider thing, it just looks really cool. In a very rare instance of where I'm going to take style over the substance, I'm going to go Ghost Rider as the best cover this month. I actually really like this cover. I just think it's cool. This like cosmic steampunk hellish Weapon X Ghost Rider thing. I don't know, it looks cool. So there you go. All good books so far. Doctor Strange is a little new. Got to see how X-Force is. Even though I've been an X-Force fan and I've been picking up the trades, I'm interested to see where he's going now that he's bringing Colossus back. So yeah, that'll be fun. But that's it. That's it for this journey into monthlies. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You do not have to if you do not want to, but I appreciate anybody who does. And I'll catch you guys next month in the next journey into monthlies.